So let's continue on with these lights. We should name this. Let's call it yeah, geolight. Drop an environments light as well. Just click on that. Let's go back to the first frame just in case we get a problem there. And then I go and find that file and go into my HIP. And then here in HDRI, I've got this nice kind of sunset. Drop that in. Maybe the brightness, we could improve it, raise it a bit. 1.5. And then also I'm just going to copy this route and go into my camera. And then here in background images, just drop that same route. Okay, I'll just go there. And then this will, we'll actually see that in the render then. So when the back comes off, you'll see the HDRI from the camera through the back. Okay, so that's fine with that name. So what I also want to do is have some lights on the side from the windows, and then so what I'm going to have to do is delete some of these kind of window panes to allow the lights to pass through. Okay, so if we press spacebar and 4, we'll go to the right hand view, go into our selection mode. Let's jump into the plane render and just select this node for the moment. And then what's a bit annoying is that there's two separate pieces of geometry on each one, so we'll have to delete two things, and you can just do this, which will select things behind, but then we'll be selecting the chairs and other bits and bobs inside. So we'll just if you just single click first of all to make your first selection, okay, and what I'll do, I'm just going to delete some of these. Let me just go into full screen, and again, yeah, press 9 to go into 3D selection mode. Press 9 and then to select by group, and then 3D selection, and then select a few of these. So I'm going to grab this one, hold shift, this one, this one, this one. So just like, you know, the windows which are open basically, so we'll add a bit of kind of randomness almost, right? And then just delete them. Then I can see the ones that I've just selected, and I'm just going to go and grab the rest of them. That one, this one, and then these two. Delete those as well, and then we go. So those windows are open. And then I press spacebar and 4 to jump over to the other side, and then I'll do the same thing here. So I'm going to grab this one, hold shift again, this one, this one, this one, and this one next to it. I'm doing these the same as our render, right? So yours can be, you know, the same. You can choose whichever you like, delete them, and then select the same ones again, hold shift. So if you want a brighter scene, delete more windows, vice versa, delete them. There we go. So we got some availability for lights to pass through. Okay, so let's go back into, well, let me just jump in here and drop this null underneath. Okay, let me just check this render's not updating yet. Keep getting these warnings and I'm worried I'm going to crash. Okay, so that's what we're going to render. Let's jump back out here and grab a couple of some grid lights, yeah, or what are they called? Area lights in Mantra. So, oh no, grid lights. They are called grid lights, of course. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop in. So the idea, yeah, I'm just gonna have two kind of bars, one on each side with different colors. So I'll just drop in the transforms for that. Okay, so this one. -7.7, 5.5, 0.2, and then rotate it by 90. And then for the size, area light size will be 25 by 3. Okay, so we get that shining in lights from this side. I'm gonna enable this edge fall off so it's a bit blurry along the edge, right? Push this up to 0.3. Okay, and then the intensity, push it up to 500. And then the color, do kind of a reddish color, 0.3 by 0.21 by 0.18, something like that. Okay, and then let me just call that, where are we? So you could see the background there. Call that right. And then just copy that over for left. Okay, and then I'm going to drop transforms in for this. So 9.2, 5.5, and 0.27. Okay, and then for this one, we want it to be a bit brighter. Well, a lot brighter. 1000. So that's like the side where the sun is, and then kind of more of a bluey color. 0.5, sorry, 0.54, 0.73, 1.0. Okay, so we get this nice blue. Let's see, the size can be the same, and the fall off can be the same as well. Great, so I think that should be it for our light and everything. Before I forget, make sure we check this for the crowd render. So we're subdividing that. Okay, maybe we can have just a quick look at our render from there. So again, if we maybe move, we can see there's lights coming in from the sides. Let me just stop that and move to a frame where we've got lights from the interior as well. I think it was like frame 3 or something. Yeah, so hit render on that. There we go. So we got just one frame rendered there. Obviously, it's very noisy. You just need to, you know, raise the samples, maybe add some motion blur, depth of field, and so forth, and do some work in comp, and then yeah, it should look pretty cool. So you know, we've got this kind of dramatic lighting, bit of lights coming in through the side, and with the agents flying around and these flickering and the camera and everything moving, you know, it'll come out pretty dramatic and really nice. Also, I didn't talk about it here, but you might want to cache out the simulation as well. Let me stop that. You know, just after the simulation here, you can run a cache on that as well. Okay.